Good morning and welcome to the grand final day between two top sides in this competition who are playing for the third place. My name is Bernard Freeman and alongside me is my good friend Frank. Game started by Alex and it's Congo to katika. Last week these two sides played a wonderful game here at the heart of Western Sydney Wanderers home ground where they saw themselves in this position. The ball is in play. Congo making the first attack. What can they do from this one? It's been pumped inside, headed outside towards. Almost first goal attempt there from Congo. Trying to make their name already for this third prize title. And the coaches were telling them that the third prize is equally important. This is the final before the final. And we're seeing this side is starting so well. It's an easy day, quiet day. Last week we had sun, but today it's all cloudy. I might say cloudy with a chance of meatballs, but today we're seeing these two sides playing for the third prize. Cape Verde, the first time in this competition, where the likely contenders for the grand final. But had a tough game against South Sudan, who made themselves known on this pitch. Jallo to John. John finds Bakari, but the ball is outside for a throw for Congo. Julio to take the throw in for Congo. Lays it off nicely for his teammate. Ali. Beautiful play from Congo. Being tackled by Timber. Ali again back in the defense with the ball. Turns to his right wing. Ball defended well there by Jallo. Tamba Dauda for Cape Verde. Back to his goalkeeper. Seems a bit confused, but he plays the ball cleverly to Dauda. Left back for Cape Verde. Loves the ball in fine to find Ali, but just wide across Ali. It's a very easy one yet for the officials who have made sure that this tournament is run really well and each and every participant are following rules for COVID, ensuring that player safety and official safety as well is intact. Congo on the attack for this one. Trying to make something happen. And it could happen there, right in the 18-yard box, but it's defended well by there. Jallo and John seems confused with the ball. Good play there to the captain, Tengbe. Needs to make a long pass, finds Ali, but ball is defended well there by another Ali for Congo. So far, Congo playing quite steadily, keeping the ball, making Cape Verde to chase it, but it's just almost out there. But the player just got himself all switched on for it. Ball's outside for goal kick for Cape Verde. Now Cape Verde, as we say it, first time in this competition, they've been trying to get into this past years, and as we know, this competition is in its 20th year. It's a milestone for the African Cup New South Wales, run by President Bernard. Ali there for Congo. Good ball to find a striker, but it's defended well there by Dauda. Marcelo plays the wrong pass to his defender King. King finds Jallo. Jallo looks for Tengbe. Tengbe back to Jallo. Jallo makes a good ball to Reese. Congo here. Ball's in the hand of the goalkeeper. King. Jallo. Tries to make a trick in the backyard, but is it wrong play there? It could be a penalty. The referee says pull there from the Congo player who could have easily just taken his time to get a good ball on the goal, but play didn't turn out well for their side. Good chance there for Congo in the first half. Goal kick here for Cape Verde. He'll mix it along with his left foot to find Ali Dole. Ali Dole chases the ball. Congo playing in the backyard. Julio finds Roger. Roger moves forward the ball. Tries to find his winger. What could they do from the air? They could make a goal from this one. It's a goal. Almost a goal there from Congo. Ball just wide of the keeper. Congo seem to be making the attempt to get goal here, but nothing's happening so far. Good run there from the left winger. Try to make his side the attack count, but just went wide. Good ball there from Trezor. Reese again for the ball. Slide tackle there from midfield from Congo. It's outside for a throw for DR Congo.
He's just telling me that
They're playing the ball nicely in their defensive area, moving forward slowly. Good ball there for the striker, but it's chested down well there by the Cape Verde captain. It's a call against Marcelo Tengbe, High Tengbe. Seems a bit dumbfounded, confused by the referee's call, but it's a fair play there from the referee. Joshua finds his defender. John to Ali. Cape Verde on the attack this one. Jallo's there, but Ali's there. The keeper holds the ball nicely. Might see that the first goal might likely come from player being switched off, and the counter attack might likely catch Cape Verde or Congo off surprise. It's the way things look so far. Two more attempts on goal from Congo than Cape Verde. Here again, Congo on the attack. Ball is too fast for the player, but John with the ball for Cape Verde. Tries to find Jallo, but the ball is held there by Congolese defender. Michael to Ali. Tries to make a long pass. It's not fair from the player, but referee says play on. Ali for Cape Verde to John. John could find Bakari Issa. Plays the ball to Jallo. Jallo could find Bakari Issa on the right wing. Makes a good pass to Bakari. Jallo to Fode. Fode to John. Touch is heavy. Referee says play on there. Call the ball. It's a foul there. And King. Good play so far from Congo. It might be the first time to make a goal yet from the way of playing. Alex there trying to tell the players that the ball needs to go backwards. Congo. Ali has a player to his right, but moves the ball into the centre half. For Joshua. Joshua finds Trezor. Trezor makes a good long pass for his striker. Congo again on the attack here. It could be a penalty. And it's a penalty. As King, who was given a red card last 2 weeks, he's got another foul there in the 18-yard box, and we can see the player on the ground there. It's not an impressive play there from King, who somehow is known for rash tackles. And he's made one here, almost approaching the halftime area. Just 25 minutes so far in the game. And he's wearing number 25. Looks like he was just timing that one for a really bad opportunity for their side. But it's a penalty there by Alex. I think the player still down and being attended to by his officials. Now King is a little bemused as to why the referee called the penalty, but it's a foul in the 18-yard box and there's nothing that the ref could do about that one. Anything that happens in the 18-yard box is definitely a deemed penalty, and the tackle was worthy of a penalty call from Alex. And that's Shukuru, who's out there, being consoled by one of his officials. And the penalty to be taken by Roger Juma. Now Roger against Ahmed. Cape Verde here not using their first choice keeper. But Ahmed is equally capable of the task. He's got Roger here for Congo to take a chance to bag one in the net for their side and in a race to get the third prize in this competition. Alex blows and Roger strikes. It's a goal, 1-0 against Cape Verde. Keeper goes left, ball goes right. Nice, easy play there from Mohamed, and there's a celebration. Backflip, somersaults. It's all happening for Congo right now. Right here in the heart of Western Sydney Wanderers. It's 1-0 against Cape Verde. And a good goal there from Roger Juma. I'm sure King for Cape Verde might be saying to himself right there that his choice, his decision was wrong. He seemed to be arguing his teammates. Nevertheless, it's 1-0 against Cape Verde. Play starts. Reese turns around, passes the ball to John. John looks for Jallo. Jallo has Bakari on the right side. Goal scorer Roger there with the ball. Congo on the attack again. Tamba is there for his side. Pass the ball to King. King back to Tamba Dauda. Dauda to Marcelo Tengbe. Tengbe back to King. And Fode. John to Jallo. Ball in play. Ref says push there against the Verdean. Fode takes it quickly. Finds Tamba Dauda. Dauda to King. King looks around, passes the ball to Fode. Fode has options on his right. Looks for Bakari Issa. Issa tries to find John, but the ball is misplaced there by Roger. John wins it for Cape Verde, just outside. Throwing for Congo. Good attempt there from John to put the pressure on Roger, who had a bit of a slip there. And it would have been a good attacking attempt there for Cape Verde, but they didn't really capitalize on that one. Playing for Congo, makes the ball long, but no one's there. King is there for Cape Verde. Finds Tamba on his right-hand side. Makes a long one in to find Ali. Ali is there on the strike. Could be 1-1 here. It's just it's an offside call, a late call there from the linesman Hannah. Lineswoman, I should say. Good attempt there from Cape Verde. The first promising attack, just called offside. And they had a chance there to really make things 1-1, but just in the haste and panic Choice was not to clear. Goal kick there for Congo. Taken out, but it's just outside. Fode for Cape Verde. Makes a long one to find Ali Dole, who's switched wing to the right-hand side. Good tackle there from the defensive player for Congo. Tries to find Christopher, but it's foul there. The referee says free kick there for Congo. Nick. Joshua. Comes up in the center. Could make a long pass and he does it to find his striker Tressa. Traps the ball down cleverly. Cuts it inside. Makes a good pass there for this player, Christopher. Another attack here for Congo. It's played nicely by King. It's a throw in for Congo. Taken quickly. Christopher beats one. Goes to the ground. Referee says play on. John with the ball. Congo again. This time. Another attack attempt here, but it's just come back to their own side. Ali for Congo. Finds Michael. Michael makes a long pass. Tries to find a player, but no one's there. Completely out of his player's compass. Marcelo takes a throw in for Congo. Finds Reese. Reese turns around cleverly. Brings the ball back in towards the side. To his captain, Tengbe. Tengbe. To Dauda. Dauda to King. King can make a long pass. Tries to find Bakari Issa. Before he gets it, it's outside. Just deflection there from the Cape Verdean, and now it's a throw in for Congo. Taking quickly. Bakari finds Ali Dole. Cape Verde in the attack here from the goal scoring machine Ali, who is just shy away from Jala as the top goal scorer in the squad. Good combination there from the two sides, two players who playing for the NPL side. Ali for Parramatta. Corner kick there for Cape Verde. Taken by Bakari Issa, nicely. Could be ahead of there. Jala strikes the ball just wide. Good opportunity there from a top player. Top scorer for Cape Verde. Just missed a good chance there. It could have been 1-1. I'm sure if another chance comes, he might really bury this one this time. It looks so promising now for Cape Verde to really be in this one. The side has so much talent, and you might call them to be potential winners next season if they come through the top squad that they've been using so far. Some players today are not here. Some came from Adelaide last time just to be a part of this tournament, but weren't able to make it for today. John makes it in nicely, but it's saved there by Michael for Congo, who plays the ball inside towards... and now Cape Verde on the attack. Jalo kicks the ball towards the goalkeeper. Good play there, still in play. Nice save there from the goalkeeper, Nick. My word. Cape Verde is trying to get themselves in this game, and they might likely get one for the halftime whistle. Good save there from Nick. Cape Verde again on the move this time. Might make something happen from this one. It's a good pass, but to find Ali, just wide of Ali. Lobs inside nicely. Ahmed gets it. Bakari Issa. Finds Michael for Congo. Michael to Roger. Roger turns around nicely, tries to find his player, but it's a good play there from John, centre midfielder. Reese to Bakari. Bakari, heavy touch. Joshua to his goalkeeper. Right foots the ball inside towards his opponent side. Christopher is there. The foot is there. Fode makes a good pass there to Jala. Nice play there from Michael from Congo. Good defensive side there from Congolese, trying to ensure that his side is still up for one goal that they have so far. King to Fode on his right hand side. Fode turns around and plays the ball good to Reese, but Reese tries to find Bakari, who didn't really read Reed's mind. To put Bakari on the run, but Bakari wasn't in the same wavelength with Reese. But again, plays in for Congo. Joshua to Michael. Michael with the ball. Long one to find Christopher. Foot is there. Finds King. King tries to make tricks. It's not the right thing to do for a guy who's just caused a penalty for his side. There is Cape Verde on the attack with Ali Dole. Called offside from Hannah. Good call there from Lions Lady. Now, might be saying that Ali could only need to watch his runs. He might likely get something really good from his attempts to get towards goal. This is the first time in the competition and they need to make a statement by at least getting something out of this one. And they're still in play. Enough time to do so. Fode to Reese. Reese to Bakari. Bakari back to Fode. Fode could look for his midfielder in John, but makes the ball line still for Reese. Reese on the attack there for Cape Verde. Do some step overs. Slide tackle there, but still Reese with the ball. Will he make something out of this one? He can't. Good for tussle there. The referee says play on, fair play. Good play there from the Congolese defenders. And now they lose the ball again to John. John does a bit of a wide pass towards his player, but misplaced. Dowda tries to head the ball forward, but it goes backwards. And this is Benny. Number 2 for Congo. Ali. So Michael turns around nicely towards his keeper Nick. A bit of a slow play there, you might say it's killing time, but Nick is trying to make a good pass there for his player, but it's just outside. Throw in there for Cape Verde, taken by Bakari. Issa finds Reese. Reese pass to Bakari, and he does. To Fode. Fode looks for his goalkeeper, Ahmed. Needs options on his right hand side, or he might go long for this one. Goes to center defender back to Ahmed. It's 1-0 here against Cape Verde. Congo won the penalty. And taken by Roger. Michael there, a bit slow, but play the ball nicely to his keeper. John heads the ball to find Bakari Issa. Issa, there's Roger, traps the ball down nicely. And it's a throw in there for Cape Verde. So far, been no cards given. Being played in good spirit. Good turn there from the number 22 in Patrick. Patrick will have options out for Christopher. Makes the ball for Christopher, but King is there. Christopher there again for Congo. Pass 2 men on him. Beats them nicely. Good play there from the Cape Verdean defense. The captain Marcelo. The high 10 there to Ali. Ali to Dowda. Dowda back to his captain. Makes the big pass there to his right back in Fode. Fode there with the ball, moving forward slowly. To make a long pass for Jala, but it's just too wide. And the ball is safe in the hands of Nick, who's not been threading so much so far in this first half. Roger to Michael. Michael To Ali, and chased there by Reese. It's a bit of a tough ball there for the keeper, but he plays it well. Ali turns around nicely with his left foot. Could make a good play there for his side, but it's defended well. Still in play for Cape Verde. Bakari Issa has options to his right. It's a foul. Roger, bit steady with his hands, and a bit of a push on Bakari Issa, and it's a good chance here for Cape Verde to equalize. And, they have options there to take it. Marcelo Lahai Tengbe, the captain with the ball. And I'm sure Bakari Issa, the player fouled, wanted to take the ball. But, listen to captain, I guess. And now we have the captain and Ali, the goal scoring machine for Cape Verde, is on the ball, and he should be the one taking it since he has more goals in the team. But Lahai Tengbe wants to take it. Captain's duty. He's a good left footer, but can he go wide? Can he go long? Can he go hard? He does. He makes a good one, but it's deflected. It's a corner kick there for Cape Verde. I'm sure Ali could have been a better choice, but nevertheless, it's a corner kick. Still a good chance for them to get something from the set piece.
Oh, okay. I'll call you back. Sorry. I'll call you back. Okay, yeah.
Bakari Issa on the ball for Cape Verde. Taking nicely. It could be one, but good play there from Nick. And yeah, Roger with the ball. It's been tackled by Jala. And it's outside for throw for Congo. Nice play there from the Congolese. Doing so well to maintain the lead so far. Something tells me that this game has more goals in it. I'm sure it might happen here. The captain, Tengbe, could make something happen here, but it's outside, and it's a corner kick for Cape Verde. Now, Tengbe is known for a player who doesn't really take shots. I want to dribble and get out really close to the keeper. It's nevertheless, we had a bit of an attempt there in the free kick just now, showing that he can actually take shots, and now he's on the corner kick. Left footing this one in for his players. Who is there? King is in the box alongside Jala. Taken nicely. Good play there from Ali. But it's outside for a goal kick for Congo. It's 1-0 against Cape Verde. And they are in a race to be in the third prize for this competition. Nick makes it long. Finds Benny. Traps the ball down cleverly. Being tackled there by Tama Dauda. Beats one, beats two. Has options to his right hand side. Goes backwards. Michael. Could make a long one, but makes a shot to Benny. Benny back to Michael. Michael moves forward. Loses the ball. Loses the ball to John. John is there. Ali Tengbe is there. Taps the ball in with his left foot, but loses the ball again. There's Michael. The last man. Risky play, but he's doing well. Tries to find Benny. Benny is there, but Roger is there. The goal scorer for Congo. Could make a good pass in. Makes a good one inside. Christopher is there. But Ahmed gets it. Good play there from Congo. And now Cape Verde's on the attack. Here's Reese with the ball. Has options. Tries to find Ali Dole. Dole is there, but Joshua is there as well. It's a slight tackle there. The ref says foul. Sorry, it's a play for Congo. A little rough attempt there from Reese. Played a bit of a foul in the centre half. Benny. Ali. Joshua finds number 20. He's been tackled there by Dauda. Beats him nicely, but there's King's there, but also Benny's there again, doing some step overs. Joshua takes a long one in towards Ahmed, just outside. So far, that's one of the long shots from Congo. Bit of an attempt towards goal, but nothing doing. Cape Verde needs a goal before first half, and they might likely find it so far the way they're going. John and Roger on the ball, but ref says play on. Joshua, Roger. Things are getting quite intense there. But referee Alex is ensuring that things run smoothly, and he's doing quite well with where things are going. It's a free kick here for Congo. Taking shot. Patrick. To Michael. Michael has Joshua in the centre mid. Joshua looks for his keeper. Bretic. For Ali. Ali has nicked there. A bit of a loose touch there, but a bit of a playing with fire in the defensive yard. Patrick being fouled there by John. Referee calls it quickly, taken. It's getting quite intense, and this could be our first yellow card in the game. If Fode is not lucky, Fode gets a yellow card. It's yellow against the Cape Verdean. Tackle on Roger, the goal scorer. And he's been quite influential for his side so far. Julio on the run again for this one. Another attacking attempt there from Congo. Julio has options, makes a long one in towards his player, but it's safely in the hands of Ahmed. Tried to find Benny there, but Ahmed was there first. Dada finds Ali on the left wing here. Ali beats his man nicely. Could find Jallo, but cuts the ball in towards the centre area. Ali still on the ball. Finds Bakari Issa. Issa could be there, he's faster. It's just deflected against Bakari, who is trying to find Jallo. And a good defensive work there from the Congolese. You can see the goal coming for Cape Verde. That's the bench for Cape Verde. And all the officials there. And I'm sure they've told their guys that this is a chance for you to make a name in this competition. They might likely be chasing the third prize. Or they could get it if only they show themselves to be on the best side. Yeah, they're equally good, these two sides. And just proving here that they could make something out of this. Playing a former champion of this league. And Congo won this competition some time back. I'm sure just last year actually Congo were the winners. And this year they're chasing the third place. Congo again here on the attack. Josh Roger with the ball. Finds Ali. Ali has his keeper. Makes a dummy, but Ali Dole is there. Two Alis. Trying a good position for Cape Verde, taken by the captain, Marcelo Tengbe. Lahar Tengbe finds Ali Dole. Dole could make a long pass, but could likely dribble. One of the most prolific players for Cape Verde. Good dribbling skills there, but this didn't work out. And here we have Dauda making the ball wide for Fode Kamara. Fode tries to find his player in Marcelo Tengbe, who gets the ball, passes the ball to Ali Dole. Dole finds Jallo. Jallo could take a shot, but finds Reese. Reese is there, and he has Bakari Issa on his right hand side. Issa comes back towards Fode. Fode makes a good lobbing towards Ali Dole. Dole puts the ball down. We turn around here. Go towards goal. It's good play there from Joshua. The midfielder coming back to defend. That's the job there for midfielders to be box to box, and he's doing quite well with this job. Good goal scoring attempt there from Cape Verde. Just didn't make a count, but again, you might say it's a good defensive work there from Congo, who are doing quite well to maintain their 1-0 lead so far. Corner kick again to be taken here by Lahai Tengbe. He's got options in the 18-yard box. Reese, King, Jallo. Who could it fall down to? Falls down towards Jallo, but just over his head. Gets the ball, dribbles, but it could be outside, but he keeps it in. The carry is there for Cape Verde, throwing there for Cape Verdeans to find Fode. Fode cuts the ball inside, makes a good long pass in for with his left foot, but it's defended well, falls into the hands of Christopher, who's got Roger there. Roger has Chris again, makes a good long pass for Benny. Benny on the attack for Congo. Finds Joshua. Joshua has options. Good pass there to his player. Roger, nice and low, just outside. Looks like it's a bit of a weak shot, but nevertheless, good attempt there from the Congolese players. We've been seeing most of the goal side of Cape Verde. The one goal they have so far resulted from a penalty is what is giving them in this title for the third place bronze medal, you say, in this competition. Christopher plays the ball backwards to Michael. Michael has Ali and his keeper on the side. Ali gets the ball. We'll make a long pass. We'll find a good one for Benny. Benny could have been offside. King is there. He's got Dauda. Ahmed has options to his right hand side to King. King to Ahmed. Dauda is there for his keeper. Makes a nice ball in for Marcelo Tengbe. Ali Dole finds Johnny. John cuts it inside nicely, could find Jallo. Makes a bit of a weak pass there towards Reese, and it's intercepted by Benny. Benny finds Christopher. Christopher does a good nice tap to find Roger, but the ball is saved there by Fode. Fode to John. John to Dauda. Dauda makes a long pass in towards Jallo. Jallo chases the ball down, but it's good play there from the defender. Oh, massive fall there, tumble. And looks like Bakari Issa have shoved the Congolese player. Who had a bit of a bad landing, you say. It's actually a foul against Cape Verdeans. And it's a free kick to be taken by Fode. Right-footed ball. Fode takes it nicely long. It's just blocked there by Christopher. Christopher is yellow carded because he's too close to Fode. Needs to be 12 yards. And it's yellow carded for being too close and jumping early, I guess. Yeah, they didn't stay on the line where the referee called him to be.
Are you watching this, or are you waiting for your game?
Might be wishing that they have the magic spray where it tells players exactly where to stand. Not in this case. All Christopher has to do now is listen to the referee, or runs the risk of getting a second yellow card. And so is the man on the ball, Fode. Takes it long. The same thing happens, but this time it's safe. Roger cuts it in nicely. Could find Benny. Benny's on the attack here for Congo. Congo. Good ball there from Benny. Could find Christopher. Christopher is not there too early than Ahmed. Ahmed just puts the ball in play. And is still in possession for Congo. Ahmed, Christopher has an attempt towards goal, but Ben is there, takes a left foot shot. Good headed ball there from Dauda. Congo again on the attempt towards goal, but slipping in the hands of Ahmed. My word. It's getting quite tense there for Cape Verde. Good play there from Alex, who just dodged the ball cleverly to keep the ball in play. Benny finds Roger. Roger has been to his left-hand side. Step overs. Good play there from the Congolese. Falls to the ground, but the referee says we're doing. King is there for Cape Verde. Tries to find Ali Dole. Ball back in the hands of Roger. Roger has Joshua. Joshua turns around nicely. Plays the ball to Ali. Ali keeps it in play for Congo. Ball has been chased there by Reese. Tumbles to the ground all by his own pace. Still has space in himself. Good play there from the number 10. Christopher for Congo here on the attack. Makes a good ball there for Patrick. Patrick has options to his right hand side. Beats King nicely. King has to be careful there to not get a red card. Good play there from King. Taking his time to ensure that doesn't conceive another penalty. It's nicely played there from Cape Verde. Footed now on the attack for Cape Verde. Finds Bakara Issa. Issa a bit too slow on the ball, but still gets the ball. Makes a long one in for Jalla. Cape Verde is on the attack here. Jalla has Ali to his left hand side. Ali makes a good one. It's just over the bar. What a miss there from Ali. My goodness. It's not what you were expecting from a top player. And I'm sure he's going to be reeling this one. Goodness me. 1-on-1 with the keeper. And just wide. My word. I'm sure his mates might be taking a bit of a laugh at him because he's a player who everyone knows is a friend of goals. I'm sure he might not. But here on the other side is Juma, Roger. Another one-on-one chance with keeper, but Ahmed was there a bit earlier. Reese. Jalla. Reese finds Jalla, but the ball is in play again from the Congolese. Julio. It's outside for a goal kick. It's getting quite intense here for both sides. Cape Verde has had some good attempts towards on goal, but haven't been able to capitalize on the attempt so far. There's a big chance there from Ali Dole. One-on-one with Nick. Ali played the ball right over the bar. But here he is, putting some pressure on the defense. Marcelo tries to do a bit of a dummy, but it's a red ball there by Benny. Benny makes a long pass for Roger, but it's called offside. The linesman there, Adi, been doing very well with his calls. Marcelo Timbe plays the ball from the offside call. Finds John. John towards Reese. Reese has options in Jallo. Jallo is there. Could have an attempt on goal, and he has an attempt on goal, and it's a goal! Good play there from Jallo. Read the ball there from Reese. Reese made a good, nice pass there for him. And he rolled it just right at the goalkeeper, and it's 1-1 right here at the heart of Western Sydney Wanderers. It's game on against Congo and Cape Verde. And we knew that this goal was coming, and it came from the top goal scorer for Cape Verde. Good play there from Jallo, Hassan Jallo for Cape Verde. And there's got his name on the team sheet, on the scoring sheet. Good play there from his teammate Reese, who's equally on the same wavelength as Jallo. It's 1-1 here, and it's a good game so far. Joshua for Congo finds Michael. Reaching half time. Just knew this was happening, this was coming. And again, might see some creativity and flair. The goal scorer for, not the goal scorer, almost another goal scorer, you will say. John finds Fode. Fode could look for Jala again, finds Jala, but the ball goes to Ali. And Ali is there for his side. My goodness, just lost his balance. And it's halftime there from Alex. It's been a good first half so far. The truce right here at the heart of Western Sydney Wanderers. 1-1 between Congo and Cape Verde, who are in this race to be crowned the third winners of this competition. Good half so far. 2 yellow cards, a penalty, and a good attacking attempt there from Cape Verde to equalize, just approaching halftime. Bernard from the right here, and we'll see you soon.
Talk.
Well, good afternoon again, and it's the grand final day. These two sides are playing for the third prize in this competition. It's 1-1 after half-time. It's been a good first half. 2 yellow cards, a penalty, and a good striking attempt there from Cape Verde to have an equalizer late minute towards the half-time. Alex here calling the game for us from the pitch, the referee. And my name is Bernard from, and then Cape Verde kicks us off in the second half. Here's Reese with the ball. Good pace there from the number 10. Will have a good go here. Finds Bakari Issa. Issa tries to find his play in the 18-yard box. Bit of a change there from Congo. Joshua Roger, the goal scorer, has an attempt there against the King. There's a good start to the second half. You can see the players have been spoken to by their coaches, and I'm sure they have got the message that this game is a very important game. Christopher to Michael, Michael to Joshua, heavy touch there from Joshua. Ali to his keeper Nick, Nick makes it long. Good play there. Fode heads the ball backwards to find King. King chase the ball down, he needs to keep it inside, just goes outside. And it's a throw in there for Congo. And Julia there is there for Congo to take a throw in. And it's in a good promising half, a promising side for his team. Has options in Shukuru, Roger finds his player in Patrick. Christopher makes a good pass on the far right side. John. Fode. Jala, goal scorer. There's Bakari Issa. It's Jala. Jala has options. Could make a long pass but goes backwards towards his defender in Tamba Dauda. Dauda finds Bahai Tengbe. Tengbe to King. King wants to do a trick and he's just playing with the ball there. Finds Jala regardless. And there's Bakari Issa in tackle by 2 players, but ball is played to Jala. Jala loses the ball to Christopher. Christopher is there. He has options, makes a good long pass towards Benny. Benny chases the ball down. Keeps it in. He make a good long pass inside towards Roger, the goal scorer. He could get another one, just wide. Nice bicycle kick there from Roger. Trying to show some good acrobatics there. He did quite well with the skill itself, just the execution was not what he was hoping for. Good play there from the player. Christopher has 2 men on him. John is there. Puts the ball inside for his player to Damba. Dauda to John. John makes a long pass in for Jala. Jala is there, has Ali. Good defensive work there from Ali. Julio to Shukuru. Shukuru to Christopher. Nice turn there from Christopher. Foul against John. Be careful for Alex. Issues a yellow card against him. Good play there from Alex. I was talking to Alex earlier about his yellow card against King. Said 2 weeks ago he actually gave King a red card. Something that he wasn't really hoping to do it, but again, King across this side, the goal. Now they're equalized against Congo. An equally good side. Here's Michael. Has Shukuru. Finds Julio. Jallo's there. Finds Reese. Reese has Ali Dole on his left hand side. Ali turns around, takes a shot. Reese blocks the ball. And it's a call there from Alex. And could this be a free kick in a very promising position? Reese goes down. Reagan, rather, goes down. And it's just outside the 18-yard box. I might say it's just a few inches off the 18-yard. And some top players are on this one. Jallo, the goal scorer, steps on it. But he has King and Ali next to him. And he might go to the left-hand side of the goalkeeper for this one. Most likely to be the case. But it's King, who seems to be much closer to the ball. And Cape Verde here has an opportunity to go 2-1 against Congo, who first started the goal scoring. And Alex pulls it. Jallo takes it and he plays it low. Safe in the hands of Nick, who saw that coming. Nice work there from the goalkeeper. Keep it in for his, keep it 1-1 for his side. Joshua to Shukuru. Shukuru has Roger. Ball is defended by Regan. Regan to Christopher for Congo on the attack. To make a long pass in to find Roger. Still with the ball. He's fouled. The referee says blows there. Saying to John that he needs to watch his lines and pressure he puts on the player. Fair call there from Alex. Christopher takes it wide, finds Shukuru on his left-hand side. Shukuru to Joshua. Joshua could make a long one. He makes a nice long one. Lobs it inside towards Roger, but Ahmed is there. Rolls the ball nicely for Fode. Fode to Bakari Issa. Issa taps it back to Fode. Good play there from the two defensive players. Cool. Christopher there has been tackled there by John. John wins the ball for Cape Verde. Player is down in the center. Must have had a knock there to his mouth. So he spit it. Tamba. Ali Dole gets the ball in the center half. Beats one, beats two. Good play there from Ali. Still on the ball, but the ball is played towards Cape Verde inside. Now Regan on the ball for his side. Zayden. Ali for Congo. Has Shukuru on his left-hand side. Bakari Issa is there. Tamadara is down. The referee was a bit hesitant to call the foul. Before they held the ball, Lahai held the ball. And the player might be attended to there by his teammates. The referee might likely call his officials to come on, but okay. It's 1-1 here. And you can hear Vuvuzela from the South African, who's also an official in this tournament. Lahai takes a long in for the side. Fode is there, but Roger is there earlier. He's doing step overs, but Fode knows what he was doing. Read the play really well. Makes a lob in for Jallo, but just couldn't find Jallo. And the ball is in the hands of Nick, who makes a long pass towards Shukuru, but Fode again is there. Traps the ball nicely. Good one touch there from first touch there from Fode. Who plays the ball for Tamba to find Regan. Regan loses the ball to Benny. And Ali is there for Congo. Finds Joshua. Joshua makes a good ball here for Julio. Julio has Shukuru, makes the ball nicely to Shukuru. Shukuru has Julio again. Julio makes a good run there for his side. Could make a good long pass in with his left foot, and he does it nicely. It's defended well there by Tamadauda, who was following the play. Good attack in there from Congolese players. We've gone up 2-1 in the first 10 minutes of the second half. And there's a corner kick given to Congo to be taken by Roger. Takes it nicely. And Christopher nearly got a header there. The referee called the foul against King. Good corner kick there from Congo. And we see there Christopher being a good sportsman, bringing King to his feet. The referee there is just telling him just to be mindful of his moves. It's played. King. To Jallo. Jallo turns around and finds Bakari Issa. Issa has John to the middle, makes a good pass to John. John is there, Bakari is right ahead of him. Bakari needs to make a run, but he didn't read Jones' pass, and you can see John is a bit furious there. Fode. First touch is nice. To the high Tengbe. Tengbe. Good dummy there from Tengbe. Classic player. Finds John. John dummies there again. To Bakari Issa. Uses the shoulder to trick the player. Makes a good one inside, but is headed towards Brigham. Fode makes a long one towards Ali Dole. Gets Ali on the chest. Nice play. Ali tests the ball, traps the ball down nicely. Will turn around, turn to his left. Has been tackled there by the Congolese player, who finds Benny. Benny to Ali. Ali makes a good pass inside. Is deflected outside for a throw for Congo. Good half so far. Second half of third prize title in the African Cup in New South Wales between Congo and Cape Verde. Right here at the heart of Western Sydney Wanderers' home ground, Ruta Hill. It's a throw in for Congo, but it's thrown to Marcelo. Referee saw the infringement there from the Congolese player in lifting his feet up while taking the throw. So it needs to be taken now against Congo. Taken by the high Tengbe, the captain for Cape Verde.
There you go. There you go.
He's looking for his players. And he has Regan there. Nice ball to Regan. Benny. Beats his man cleverly. Nice play there from Benny to find Christopher. Congo on the attack here. Christopher a little bit slow to get Johnny. But King is there. Christopher is there again. Finds Shukuru on his left hand side. Shukuru for Congo. Been tackled there by King. King needs to be careful. Julio to Roger. Roger. Back to Shukuru. Shukuru is offside. Didn't read his line. Chance wasted there by the Congolese players. Making a good attempt there towards goal. Ahmed takes it long with his left foot. Seems to be going in the direction of Julio. Bakari lets the ball bounce. Takes a throw in for his side. Left footed there by Julio. Heads it again towards his player Roger. Roger has the ball outside for a throw for Cape Verde. Here is Hassan Jallo, the goal scorer for Cape Verde. Nice throw there to his teammate Ali. Ali turns around. Tries to find his way through, finds Regan. Regan to Marcelo Tengbe. Goal there from Cape Verde. The captain of Cape Verde. The high Tengbe was found there by Regan, who also made an assist there for the first goal and does an assist again there for the second goal. And his side is up here. 2-1 against Congo. What a play there from Cape Verde. Good combination. I'm sure they listened to their coach. And telling them earlier that this third place. They need to win it, and they're just in the lead now, and they need to maintain that lead. Well done there from the Cape Verdeans, and they're definitely going to make the name here if they maintain this lead. And all they need is to play well, and they might be the side who came into this competition for the first time and left with a prize. Congo now trailing 2-1. Goal scorer Lahai, defensive duty. John is there. John is there again. Jala has Bakari Issa on his right hand side. Congo. Good rattle. Bakari Issa is fearless. Going into tackle. Regardless of what lies ahead. The game is on indeed for Cape Verde, who really wants this prize. Because they were saying to themselves that if South Sudan was a team to beat, they are the only team that could beat South Sudan. But now South Sudan is facing Ghana later on. Before he takes a nice long ball in for his side. The ball is in the position of King, but it's been called as a handball against King, who had no control over where the ball landed on his body. It's an attacking attempt died up there.
The shadow like that, that's it. So if he plays him, you go the cover.
Nick makes a long pass inside to find Patrick. Patrick towards Christopher. Ali Dole for Cape Verde. Good pass there towards Jallo, but Ali's there again. Shukuru. Roger, nice touch there from Roger. Has options to his right hand side. Benny is there making a run. Plays a good ball there for Benny. Benny has another option, but he's defending well there from Marcelo Tengbe, who tries to do a bit of a flick. Didn't work out there. Ali, step over. Bad pass there from the captain. John is there to defend the ball well. John is there again alongside Jallo. John is playing a bit intense now, but gets the ball. Good play there from the Cape Verdeans. They only attack. It's just there. It's defended well there by Michael, but Jallo. A bit of a foul there against his opposite number, 11.
Number 9. No impact.
And now have Congo behind by 1 goal. Score here is 2-1 against Congo. We've seen the referee call in Shukuru. Must be a substitution. Will be happening.
Yeah, he said they've got a game.
Julio takes a good long ball towards the goalkeeper. Safely in the hands of Ahmed. That's nothing to worry about there. Ahmed with the ball for his side. I'll be wondering why the player was called outside, but news on that one. Congo with the ball, Bakari Issa tries to beat Joshua. Joshua is tackling him. Good defensive work there from Joshua. And it's a corner for Cape Verde. Taken nicely by Bakari to Jallo, Jallo to Bakari, Bakari to Fode, Fode to Lahai Tengbe, the second goal scorer in this match for Cape Verde. John, Michael is there, but John is there, finds Bakari Issa. Issa could look for Regan. Regan is there in the 18-yard box, and it's a penalty against Congo. A second penalty in the game. This time Congo caused it, and it was caused there by Ali J. Now we have 3 players on the ball for Cape Verde: the captain, the top goal scorer, and Ali Dole, who is also the second top goal scorer in the squad. And I'm sure, usually in cases like this, penalty goes to the top goal scorer, and indeed it's going to be taken by Hassan Jallo. I said the penalty was a bit of a weak call there, not quite intense, like a 50-50 tackle, but the referee has already called it. It's a penalty regardless, and Jallo is there for Cape Verde, and the referee is signaling to his lines that the player on the line can wait until the penalty is taken, and it's called. Jallo against Nick, and Jallo, there is it. It's 3-1 here against Congo. Wonderful play, good execution there from Hassan Jallo, and he's now chasing the hat-trick. It's 3-1 against Congo, and I'm sure this might actually put Congo on the edge. I'm sure they're now rattled. You can see Joshua there inspiring his players with a clap. Pick it up, boys. I'm sure that's what he's saying to them. And we now see them coming back from this one, if they can. Christopher finds Julio. Julio has options to his left-hand side, and Shukuru. Shukuru, who just went outside the pitch, not sure for what, but he's back on. There's Roger. Joshua to Ali J. Turns around, passes the ball to his keeper Nick, but Ali Dole chases the ball, and Nick makes a long one in towards Patrick. But Roger is there for Cape Verde, for Congo, sorry. And there's Hassan Jallo, the goal scorer for Cape Verde. Good play there from Bakari Issa to find Fode. Fode back towards Hassan Jallo, who is swapped roles with Fode, but now he's going back up. This is where he belongs, striking position. A long pass there from Regan to find Ali Dole. Ali Dole is there against Ali J. The referee saw a push and shove there from Ali Dole. Called it as a foul. Good call there from Alex. There's a game that started with the first goal from Congo. Now the one's chasing this, and it's a good pass there from Julio to find Shukuru, who has Roger, the goal scorer for their side, on his right-hand side. And it's rolled, and it's almost a goal there from Congolese player. Oh, word. I've seen Congo back in this game, but here is Ali Dole, being tackled by Ali J. It's outside for a throw for Cape Verde. Is Regan talking to the referee, and there's a bit of a push there, but now the coaches are encouraging the players to take it easy. They're already up 3-1, so no need to rush. It's a throw-in for Cape Verde, taken by High Tengbe, finds Jallo, does a back heel. It's a handball against Christopher. And it's taken quickly by Lahai Tengbe to find Bakari Issa, who trapped the ball down nicely. Being tackled by Julia, but Ford is there for Cape Verde. Lahai first heavy touch, tries to do a bit of a trick there, and he does it well. Good play there from the captain, who could do a left shot there. And it's a handball. Well done there from the captain. The player, many tricks, and when called upon to do so, has no issues with showing what he can do. Left-footed player who hardly ever uses his right foot. You'd be surprised as to why he doesn't do it. Here's Ali Dole, a good goal scoring machine, they call him, for his side, and has an opportunity here to have his name on the goal sheet. The side is already 3-1 up, and he could make it 4. Can he? Takes it nicely, just over the bar. and Nick has nothing to worry about there. A good play there from Cape Verde, who started the game a bit slow, and now they're the ones ahead. And it means something to them because they're in the race to get a prize from this competition. Ali tackles, puts pressure on Michael, but Michael is calm and finds Julio. Julio has Shukuru. Makes a good pass for Shukuru. Shukuru has been tackled by Bakari Issa. Shukuru, good tackle there from Bakari Issa. Wins the tackle nicely. Finds 40, does a back heel in the dangerous zone, but it's done well there by the Verdians. Wonderful play there from Cape Verde. Regan being held there by Patrick. To throw. Foul, rather.
Ali, push him, please. Push him more. Hassan, push him more. Take them into the half. That's it. That's it. He will move. No matter what, he will move.
Ahmed takes it nice and long. Finds Jallo. Jallo is there, but Hassan is there for Congo. Christopher finds Julia. Julia makes a good pass in towards Patrick. Patrick finds Shukuri. Shukuri has options on his right hand side. Could look for Roger. It's defended well there by Regan.
Have you got hold of
Congo. Julio makes a long ball in towards the goal side. Roger is there, but Ahmed is there. Ball nicely covered between his legs. You can see that Congo pushing for a second goal here just to stay in this game. You can see why players down. Keeper's on the attack. Will they get something from this one? Jallo is there, makes a good ball towards the goalkeeper, but it's saved there nicely by Nick. And the player here is down in the half of Cape Verde. Looks like had a bit of a hit, and that's Julio. Sorry, that's Joshua. Seems like he needs attention there from his officials. Didn't quite see where that came from. But that happened. Cape Verde were on the attack. And I saw earlier Shakur went outside, and he went outside. I'm sure he was bleeding, and I just saw a bandage there being taken off him. And there's another injury again from Congo. Something that could affect their chances of really playing a better game here. But a smile on Joshua's face. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but referee urges him to stroll outside and come back when he feels much better. Ball is in play, and might be corner kick here for Congo. Sorry, for Cape Verde. Might be thinking that it could have been a fair play since player was on the ground, but the play was actually in motion and favor taken nicely by Jallo. Jallo tries to find Ali Dole. Ali Dole is there now. Tamba, but Roger chases Tamba down. King puts it back in towards play. Regan finds Jallo. Jallo makes a pass towards Ali Dole. Dole has Jallo again on the run. Jallo make a good pass in towards his player, but it's just rolls slowly or softly towards Nick, who needs to find options and finds Michael. Michael for Congo. Makes a long ball towards Roger. Roger taps the ball nicely on the attack here for his side. He's been tackled there by Regan. And it's a good tackle there from Regan, and it's throwing for Cape Verde. And the referee called it again, saying it was a bit of a push there from Regan. will likely be a free kick. It's 3-1 here against Congo. Cape Verde were the ones trailing, and now Congo is the one who are the ones who need to really step up for this one. And they have a chance here to make a good delivery from this set piece. And Roger, the goal scorer for Congo, is there on the ball. What can he do? A good distance, but a bit of a fair distance as well. It's done nicely. Ali is there for Congo. But Benji is there too. Makes the ball in towards the side. Is headed outside to Benji again. Lahai. Benji flips it inside. And Lahai wins the ball for Cape Verde. Has options in Ali or John. Finds John. John makes a good play there. Gets to the ball earlier before Roger. Joshua wins the ball for Congo. Has Bakari on his left-hand side to tackle him. But Joshua makes a good pass there for Benny. Benny can win the ball if he runs faster, and does nicely. Lobs the ball towards the 18-yard box. Trapped down by Ali J. Ali J wasn't too quick enough on King. Ali Dole finds Hassan Jallo on the attack here for Cape Verde. Hassan tries to dribble Michael, but Michael is there and missed the ball nicely. With a hit there from John on Patrick. Good play. Intensity is getting a bit high now. And Congo needs to get something to stay in this game. Michael finds Shukuru. Bakari is there. Tries to push Shukuru. Ref sees it and says plays on. John to Fode. Fode tries to find his captain, but it's in the hands of Julio. Julio finds Ali. Ali to Joshua. Joshua to Julio. Julio looks for Roger. Roger makes a good long pass in to find Benny. Benny's on the right hand side. Benny, left-footed ball, but it's too soft and it's too low. Nothing doing for the keeper, who just held the ball there with his feet. And you can see there, that's all keepers do on your head. With a time wasting there. It's good strategy when it works well for you. Ahmed plays the ball long for Hassan Jallo. Hassan misses the ball goes to Dauda. Dauda to Rigan. Rigan back to Dauda. Good 1-2 there from the two players. Marcelo to Rigan. Rigan makes a long pass to find Ali Dole, and he finds Ali Dole nicely, but Bakari is there, traps the ball nicely, finds Ali. Ali back to Johnny. Johnny to Fode. Good combination play there from the Cape Verdeans. Nice ball there from Fode to find Jallo. The ball is headed towards Ali J, who finds Julio, his teammate. Left back. Julio. Good play from Julio. Good pass there to find Roger. But nice tight defensive work there from Cape Verde. And you can see that Ahmed is definitely doing it now to kill time. And he's very confident that his side might take the third place in this competition. Well done there from Ahmed to make a ball long for his player. Johnny is there. Nice heavy touch. Still in possession. Finds Lahai Tengbe. Tengbe back to Fode Kamara. Fode Kamara looks for Tamadauda.
That's you, big man. That's you, big man.
Good play there from
That's you,
Fode
big
to find
four.
Dauda. Dauda left foot. The ball is outside there for a corner kick for
Number 5, I got
Cape Verde.
respect for you, bro.
Cape Verde
You know this
really
system,
stepped up in
bro.
this game so
Papa, you
far.
don't see?
And when it started,
Papa, you
you
don't
might
see?
say
You see
they could
sweet?
be the ones losing, because never had much chances on goal, but eventually they buried all the chances that they were given. Penalty, good striking attempt. Good ball there from Brigham. That's a bit of a tricky attempt there from way outside the 18-yard box. Nick finds Julio. Julio has Joshua, who goes towards Michael. Michael to Christopher. Christopher makes a good lofty ball there. It's just offside. And you can see that King and Dada reading their lines well. It's a good play there from Cape Verde, who are trying to keep their back line very steady and very stable and nothing to fear. Ahmed to Fode Kamara. Fode Kamara has Johnny, but makes a long ball there towards Regan. Regan taps the ball down nicely. Been tackled by Benny. Beats Benny cleverly to find Hassan Jallo. Jallo has options, makes the ball towards Ali Dole, but Michael is there for Congo. So is Ali J, who tries to put the ball in play, but it's headed there by Jallo, just over Shukuru's head to find John. John looks for Fode. Fode to his center midfielder in Lahai Tengbe. Captain takes a long shot, is deflected by Christopher. Again, Lahai Marcelo Tengbe is there, and he goes to the ground, and the referee might call that simulation. And indeed, it's simulation. And he's been yellow carded there by Alex. And most players can always go with that approach to cause the referee to give a necessary foul for their side, but Alex read that cleverly. And there's a change there by Congo. Patrick for Masudi, midfielder. He's one of their top players. You're wondering exchange of boots there. There must be some magical thing happening. Could be an African ceremonial stuff, but you never know. It might be something that might lead to a goal. Masudi is a top player, and when he's on pitch, his side feels more comfortable and safe in the midfield. Let's see what he has to show for his side. How long to go? Regan. It's long pass in to find Hassan Jallo, but it's offside there. And the referee hasn't seen his linesman's flag yet. They've just seen it. And a good call there from Adi. There's Adi's linesman who takes part in the Granville District League. He and Hannah. They've done a good job here so far. And there's the new on-field player, Masudi. Julio a bit slow on the ball, but finds Masudi, but John is there. Michael is fouled. And John should be careful to get a book in here. Their side is up 3-1. But losing him might cause a gap there in the middle. Quick bit play there from Congo. Masudi is in the ball for Congo. Could look for Roger, but he tries to take on one too many. Julio finds Masudi. So much confidence from Julio to find Masudi in tight areas. It just tells you how much confidence they have in their midfielder who's on the ball right now, but loses his touch. Regan for Cape Verde, being tackled there by Roger. But Regan again does some tricks there. It's outside for a throw. It's 3-1 here at the heart of Western Sydney Wanderers against Congo, who were up 1-0 in the first half, and just before halftime, a goal from Hassan Jallo. Now they're up 3-1. And it could be a game where they turn out victorious if they maintain this lead. Michael finds Julia, his left back, who looks for the center midfielder in Joshua.
Johnny, drop, Baba.
Trezor to Benny. Benny to Christopher. Christopher finds Roger. Roger turns around, takes a shot towards goal, but it's just over the bar. Not a bad goal scoring attempt there. Just too heavy from Roger, the goal scorer. And the side is down. And might need to find other means or creative means to get past Ahmed there in the goals, who Considered a penalty from his centre defender, King Saviour. Ahmed takes a long one in for Cape Verde. It's headed by Julio, but Bakari Issa is there. Julio to play, and he got the ball there to find Roger. Joshua. Masudi. Soft pass there for Masudi to find his opponent. Bakari Issa makes a good pass towards Hassan Jallow. Hassan Jallow is there, but Nick is there. And Nick thumps the ball outside with his feet. It's a throw-in for Cape Verde. Bakari on the ball. Finds his captain in the high Tengbe. Tengbe to Fode. Fode to Bakari. Bakari back to Fode. Fode to his goalkeeper Ahmed. And I'm sure Ahmed might go for a long one here. And he goes for a long one to find Hassan Jallow. But it's trapped down there nicely by Ali J, who pumps the ball back towards Ahmed. Chased down there by Benny. He's looking for a second goal for Congo. And it's still 3-1 here. Tamba Dauda. Nice ball there to Hassan Jallow. Finds Johnny. Johnny in the centre midfield. Looks for Fode. Fode has options to his right hand side to find Bakari Issa. But Julia is there for Congo. Puts the ball outside, and it's a throw-in for Cape Verde, who are maintaining the lead so far. Bakari makes a nice stroke towards Fode. Fode makes a long pass to find Ali Dole, but it's towards Jallow, who had a clash there with Nick, the goalkeeper, who finds his goal scorer in Roger. Roger has been tackled there by Regan. Christopher. Tressa makes a good long pass for Roger. Leads Congo on the attack. Tressa keeps it inside. Marcelo is there for his side. Soft pass there from Marcelo, who put his defender in trouble. But again, it's played. Good play there from Congo. Tressa takes the ball inside. Masudi is there. Has options to his left hand side to find Julio. Julio gets the ball on the left hand side. Makes a long pass in with his left foot towards his striker. But the Cape Verdean defender is there in Dauda. Behind dummies the ball nicely for John. John is on the attack here for Cape Verde. And he could find Jallow, who's offside. And he might not have been called. It's a pumping ball there from Tamba Dauda towards Congolese goal. And Hassan Jallow is there, but Nick is going the ball outside for a goal kick. Congo, here again, on the move. And they come back from this one. Masudi on the ball. Good left footer with another against another left footer, but he prevailed there to find Shukuru. Christopher, good play there from Congo. It's called offside. Clever play there from Congolese players, but didn't read the lines well. Goal scoring attempt came to naught over there. Nice call there from Hannah. He's been doing a good job, you say. It's 3-1 here against Congo, and this is the African Cup New South Wales Grand Final day. These two sides are playing for the third prize. Later on, we have the women's game, and at 5 o'clock is the Grand Final between South Sudan and Ghana, where East meets West Africa. And here so far is Central Africa meeting another part of Africa here. It's almost a good effort there from Congo. Shukuru made a good daunting ball in towards the 18-yard box, but King was there for Cape Verde, and now we have Masudi on the ball for Congo, who finds Julio. Julio to Michael. Michael who go for a long pass, long ball, but it's deflected ball there by defended by its captain for Cape Verde, Lahai Tengbe. Lovely ball there from Congo. Almost a good header there from Sudi. There's Cape Verde with John on the attack. Finds Hassan Jallo. Jallo has options in Ali Dole, who calls for the ball. John turns around, looks for John again. Bakari Issa lobs the ball inside towards goal, and Hassan Jallo is there. The ball is just wide of his head. And the referee almost called foul there against Nick for touching the ball with his hands outside the 18-yard box. Play goes on. There's John for Cape Verde. Finds the high Tengbe with a poor touch towards Roger. Roger on the attack for Congo. Can Congo make this one count? Nice ball from Roger to find Shukuru on the left-hand side here. Shukuru has options to his right-hand side, to his left-hand side, and Julio. Julio could make a good long pass in with his left foot, but cuts the ball back in. Finds Shukuru. Shukuru being tackled by Bakari Issa. Shukuru to Joshua. Joshua there to Trezor. Trezor against Regan. But Regan is always fast. And always clever with his tackles. And does a good job there for his side, but it's a throw-in for Congo. Taken nicely towards Roger. Hassan wins the ball for Cape Verde. Has this player, Ali Dole, on the attack here. Ali against Ali. Ali Dole still with the ball for Cape Verde. A good play there from Michael, who I would say has been a top player for his side. Really calm and defend. And, but albeit his side is down 3-1. They could likely be taking 4th place in this competition. Throw quickly taken by Shukuru to find Ali J. J to Joshua. Joshua finds Julio. Julio turns around cleverly towards Masudi. Masudi. Quick play there from Congo. They could be on the attack here. It could be a goal. And they get it. They got it. By Christopher. Christopher laps there. Laps thinking. A bit switched up. And a quick throw taken there by Shukuru to find Christopher. And that's it, the end of the match here. 3-2 against Congo. And Cape Verde just seized this one. You might have said that them switching up at the end was something they must have been reading. I'm sure the time was ticking in their head that it's almost the end of the match. And they have seized an important victory in this competition for the first time. They've been chasing this one, looking for this one 20 years, and now they have their name in the books right here at the African Cup, New South Wales. A game that has been ref well there by Alex and his colleagues in Hannah and Adi. Saw 2 yellow cards, penalty, 2 penalties, and good scoring attempt there, good striking attempt there from Cape Verde. Their coaches were telling them that this is an important match. Nevertheless, it's the 3rd place, but you've got to play with the heart of winners, and they played it with heart of winners. And they came out victorious here, winning this one 3-2 eventually. Good effort there from the Cape Verdeans, first timers in this competition. And I'm sure they'll be proud to receive the medals for this one. And come, our next match will be between the ladies, and the main one between the top side in this competition is South Sudan and Ghana. South Sudan has been a tie to beat, and they have not been beaten so far. So it will be a tough one. We look forward to the main grand final right here. Bernard Freeman, and have a good day.